Iemand het eendag gesê, dit is bitter moeilik om vorentoe te leef as jy heeltyd in die triespieeltjie van die verlede kyk. En weet jy, dit is so belangrik dat ek en jy dit moet verstaan. Die verlore seun het 'n wille en wye lewe geleef, baie foute gemaak, baie mense seer gemaak, baie verkeerde dinge gedoen. Maar op die einde van die dag, die heel belangrike ding is, hy het nie net boeke toegemaak nie. Onthou jy wat het hy vir sy pa gesê? Pa, ek het gesondig teen God en teen pa. Hy het sy foute erken, hy het daaruit geleer, die regstellings gemaak en toe as 'n verantwoordelike koningskind verder gelewe. Maar in die proses het hy ook blootstelling gekry aan 'n stikkende en verwese wêreld wat soek is na 'n pappa wat ook vir hulle staan en wag met oop arms. Hoor wat sê Henry Nouwen. Hy sê compassion is born when we discover in the center of our existence not only that God is God and man is man, but also that our neighbor is really our fellow man. Hy vertel dan ook die volgende verhaal. One day, a young fugitive trying to hide himself from the enemy entered a small village. The people were kind to him and offered him a place to stay. But when the soldiers who sought the fugitive asked where he was hiding, everyone became very fearful. The soldiers threatened to burn the village and kill every man in it unless the young man were handed over to them before dawn. The people went to the minister and asked him what to do. The minister, torn between handing over the boy to the enemy or having his people killed, withdrew to his room and read his Bible, hoping to find an answer before dawn. After many hours in the early morning, his eyes fell on these words: "It is better that one man dies than that the whole people be lost." Then the minister closed the Bible, called the soldiers, and told them where the boy was hidden. And after the soldiers led the fugitive away to be killed, there was a feast in the village because the minister had saved the lives of the people. But the minister did not celebrate. Overcome with a deep sadness, he remained in his room. That night an angel came to him and asked, "What have you done?" He said, "I handed over the fugitive to the enemy." Then the angel said, "But don't you know that you have handed over the Messiah?" "How could I know?" the minister replied anxiously. Then the angel said, "If instead of reading your Bible you had visited this young man just once and looked into his eyes, you would have known." Die pad waarlangs ek en jy gekom het tot waar ons is vandag, was deel van God se voorbereidingspad om ons wounded healers te maak. Mense wat verstaan van seer, mense wat so bietjie meer en beter hulp kan verleen, omdat hulle self hulp nodig gehad het. Om die genade wat ek en jy ontvang het, ook ruim uit te deel aan ander wat smag daarna rondom ons. Leef vandag met 'n oop oog en 'n sensitiewe hart, dat die Gees jou kan gebruik om hulle raak te sien wat dalk so selde raak gesien word en hulle te seën met God se liefde. Die Here seën vir jou.